Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am CrisTheGirl, and today in this video we are heading to the Pigeon Forge, Tennessee area to go to Skyland Ranch. This will be my very first time going to this attraction, and we are also going for their very first night of the season for their fall/spooky event, Moos and Boos plus their Ghostown. It's a whole thing. They got a lot of events going on at Skyland Ranch right now. This is going to be my very first official fall/Halloween event here living in Tennessee. So I thought it would be really fun for us to get on out there and check it out together. Also, we're going to be meeting up with pals tonight. My pals, Mark Muncie and Carrie Schultz. So that will be really cool. So we're all just going to come along together, enjoy this really fun experience. So thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack and a drink because fall is upon us, everybody, and Halloween is right around the corner as well. So let's get excited about it. Let's go do some fun activities out there, and yeah, let's go. So before we head over to Skyland Ranch, I'm meeting Mark and Carrie here at the Jaded Art Collective. I will show you the outside in just a minute here, but first, we gotta see Bigfoot. We gotta see the Yeti. Look at this guy out here. He's so cool. And here it is, guys, the Jaded Art Collective. Antiques, oddities, and such things. We're gonna go inside, check it out. Also right next door is the Bigfoot Philly cheesesteaks, which is fantastic. I had no idea that Bigfoot was a fan of cheesesteaks. Guess it makes sense. Who isn't, right? This place is awesome. Got a cute little fairy garden out here and a 12-foot skelly too. Ooh, actually, I spy a lot of bit of Halloween. Look at all the tombstones out front and the pumpkins. This is super adorable. Okay, I see why Mark and Carrie wanted to meet me here. Yeah, this place is awesome. They got a lot of really cool spooky things in here. We are definitely going to come back and do like a whole video on this place. Got permission to film, so that's really cool. And also, Mark Muncie, Carrie Schultz. Good to see you guys.
We had to introduce you to one of our favorite places, the Jaded Art Collective. This is a bunch of vendors have kind of leased the space here. This was an old country store, like they're not a dime a dozen around Pigeon Forge. And so this was kind of the off the beaten path one. So a lot of people were upset when they came in, but they've turned it into this awesome place.
This
is spooky.
Yes.
It's like, this is like for us.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, this is cool.
Every turn is amazing things. So it's so good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you guys too.
Are we ready for spookiness tonight?
Yes, I'm so excited. It should be really cute. Yeah. There's a lot to see. Oh man, all the vintage Halloween stuff. Vintagey looking Halloween stuff.
This is what Carrie and I were looking at.
Oh wow. Very large snake skin. Holy moly. $350 too. Cute. All the vintage cutouts are adorable. Reminds me of what I just put on my kitchen cabinet. Alright everyone, just a little sneak peek of the Jaded Art Collective. Also they do tattoos in there, so something to keep in mind for sure, but we will definitely be back. Wow. That place was really cool. They had a lot of antiques and spooky stuff in there, so we'll make a whole special trip. I'll do a whole video on it. Maybe Tampa Jay can come along and he can get some Bigfoot cheesesteaks. But we're now going to head over to Skyland Ranch. By the way, just the other day we were at the Apple Barn and Cider Mill with Tampa Jay, and here is the inn at Apple Valley. And then the Apple Barn and all of that fun stuff is just right down the street there, down Apple Valley Road. And that was so much fun, you guys. The video is out there of our experience if you want to watch, but I thought I would mention because there's the inn. And also, it was a really fun fall activity, and just activity in general. Like, lots of really cool stuff going on over there. And I do believe we have made it to Skyland Ranch. Now, this is one of those things where the main stuff is all the way up at the top of the hill there. So you can take the chairlift up, which I do believe is included with your just regular admission here to Skyland, or they do have a tram service. So if y'all are new here, welcome. Very, very happy to have you. Your girl is very scared of heights. So I'm going to be taking the tram. I don't know what Mark and Carrie wish to do. I don't want to stop them from doing the chairlift, of course. So yeah, that is included with the admission. So it starts tonight, September the 5th, goes on throughout the weekends in September, but has a few more dates available in October. So the Moos and Boos is from 6 to 7. Ghostown is 7 p.m. to close. So this is where things get a little bit confusing to me. So if you buy just a normal admission ticket, you can experience the Apple Harvest Festival. But the Moos and Boos / Ghostown, reservations required by the way, that is a different ticket. But it does include a normal admission to Skyland. I hope that makes sense. I'll just put a link to Skyland down in the description below just to help you all out. But yeah, I bought a ticket for the nighttime events here. And then also they have a lot of spooky foods too that are going to be available. Wow, it's all on display here. Ooh, a Jacko cheese. Look at that. That's so cute. Also, check this out. This is on the Apple Harvest Festival menu specifically. It's a salad. Ooh, apple slices, candied pecans, blue cheese, sweet honey balsamic dressing. And you do need reservations for the spooky events, but you can grab your tickets here. You can also add on the mountain coaster, the Wild Stallion, which Carrie's going to be riding. This is her very first mountain coaster, so that's really cool. She's going to go ahead and do that first. Okay, good luck. Have fun.
I miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
See you later. She's going to have a blast. She's going to have fun. Apparently, this is the longest mountain coaster here.
In the southeast?
In the southeast?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Which I would assume that means somewhere in the northeast there's a bigger one.
Yeah. Oh, I see a big spider in the middle of the loop there.
Perfect for her.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's perfect for Carrie.
Yeah. And back in for the landing. All right.
Ma'am, how's that ride?
She survived. All right, once again, Carrie is the brave one. She's going to be hitting up the chairlift. And then, yes, they do have a shuttle service to take you up to the top, too. All right, tram is here. We're going to climb aboard. And we do have a hayride safari tour that you can take and get up close to the Longhorns. They're so cute. All right, just a short ride way up the hill, and here we are, Skyland Ranch. They've got an adorable little photo opportunity here with some of the little ponies. Also, groundbreaker skeleton up there on the waterfall. Goats on the hill. Look at that. Hi, goats. Bah. They're so cute. Moos and Boos, or yeah, Moos and Boos. I keep wanting to say Moos and Boos. But there should be a lot of farm animals going on over here. Got some, what are these, llamas or alpacas? They're so adorable. They're really scrunching down on something. Also love the skelly hanging from the roof here. This should be a very adorable event. Great for kids. We saw a lot of kids with their Halloween costumes on. I don't know if you can hear or not, but they're definitely playing the Ghostbusters up there. Oh, look, guys, the ponies are all dressed up for Halloween. He's a spider. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. Stop it right now. Also, it looks like they've got a scavenger hunt going on here. Track down hidden letters throughout Ghostown. Find them all and unscramble the letters to solve a secret phrase. Tell the secret phrase to the retail store attendant to redeem your reward. Okay, cool. Nice activity for the kiddos.
Right.
You guys, look at the pumpkin guy. He's so cute. Hi, pumpkin cowboy. Adorable. Cute, cute, cute. These are like my most favorite kinds of events. Just the most adorable decorations and really kitschy and fun. We got a cowboy cow and a big old stack of pumpkins. Oh my gosh. They're so so adorable. Piggy, piggy, piggies.
Thank you guys so
Piggy,
much.
piggy, piggy, piggies.
We're so glad to see all of you up here today.
They're adorable.
As the sun sets.
Look at their wee little noses.
Aww.
Aww. So cute. Looks like we got like a donkey here in a ghost costume. So cute. Yeah, the decorations are just adorable. Also, we've got some people out here handing out candy too for the kids. So if you want to do some trick-or-treating, you can do that here. Lots of fun photo opportunities, and look how beautiful it is out here. Fun. It's a great way to use the 12-foot skeleton right here. And you can't beat that view. Oh my gosh. That's the road we came down on, or came up on. Can you lasso?
I'll just embarrass myself.
You got it. Yeah. Up. Yeah, that's close. That's close.
The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Eagle on chains, backed by his bay hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Click Give a Five. They did the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on with a flash. They played the Monster Mash.
Ghostown at Skyland Ranch. Another really cute photo opportunity. Can't wait to see it when it's dark out. This looks like a neon sign. Like all the skellies here, very cute. So there's a food truck out here. I'm sure there's plenty of food options. We'll take a look at the menu. Oh yeah, it's the stuff that we saw on the menu when we first came in here. Okay, cool. Peak Farm. Black bat wings, finger of doom. That's hilarious. And I decided to go ahead and get me a tea, a half and half tea. Sounds very refreshing.
You got a
blackened bat wings.
I thought
my
there was
gosh.
supposed to be like 6.
Well, good luck with that. They would smell delicious. Though.
They
I can
are
smell them from here.
amazing.
Wow.
I believe in you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Review. What do you think?
These are amazing. They're right crispy. They're still very hot off the grill here.
Yeah, made with love, I think. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Official.
No, these are perfect. You just leave me here the rest of the night, guys.
Okay.
You guys go around.
Perfect.
I'll be
See
here
you
till the
later.
spooky stuff happens.
They've got some really cute spooky backdrops going here. So Moos and Boos is 5 to 6 p.m. And then the Ghostown starts, no, I had that wrong. Moos and Boos starts at 6 to 7. 6 to 7 p.m. And then the Ghostown starts at 7 p.m., which I believe is just a few minutes away from now. And I don't know, we'll see what happens once Ghostown starts. Hello everyone, Editing Cris here. Wouldn't be a Cris the Girl video if Editing Cris didn't make an appearance every now and then, right? In my checkered ghost poncho here and everything. It's as if I planned this or something. Now that I have been like reviewing the footage and like have had time to like process what happened, I think I can give a little bit more info in here. So in case you are thinking about going to this event and you were just a little bit confused as I was, hopefully this can help just a tiny bit. Again, I'm still not like 100% sure on this, but this is my deduction after being to this event. So the Moos and Boos, which BT dubs, I've been saying Moos and Brews. Once again, I don't know why. The Moos and Boos event is when they have like the animals out, which totally makes sense. You know, the ponies, the piggies, all of those cute little guys. So if you want to see those, if you have the kiddos or whoever in your party that wants to see the animals, you're going to want to come for that. And I'm pretty sure once Moos and Boos is over and Ghostown takes over, they put the animals away for the evening. That is my deduction. I wasn't up near the front during that time, but that makes sense to me, especially because when we left and such, I'm pretty sure the animals weren't there. Like they were gone. Went to sleep for the night. So something to keep in mind. Also, the trick-or-treating, the passing out of the candy stops when Ghostown starts. That's what I noticed as well. So if you're going there specifically to do the trick-or-treating, you gotta be there during the Moos and Boos hour there. Additionally, since we're interjecting here, I might as well go on to say, and you'll see as the video goes on here, but the Ghostown event is not that spooky. So if you're a little worried about it, or if you have some kiddos or whatever that are like, I'm not really sure about this, it's not that bad. There were kids of all varying ages throughout that entire night having a great old time. And the actors there, the people there, the spooky folk there were very fun and friendly and funny, and they were doing a lot of stuff, a lot of activities with the kids, like the band did stuff with the kids. And in this area that I just showed you, they had a balloon animal guy in there making balloon animals for the kiddos and interacting with the kids with like the scavenger hunt and all of that stuff. So if you're worried about that, it's really not that bad. There were definitely some like kind of creepy characters. We'll give them props to that, honestly, because I like that kind of stuff. But there's some, and you'll see as the video goes on here, you can make your own judgment. But for the most part, it's really not that bad. Definitely a very, very family-friendly event. So I just wanted to give a little bit more of my thoughts on that. So I've also come to the conclusion with the Apple Harvest Festival that goes on during the day. So if you buy a normal admission ticket, not the fall evening specific ticket, but the normal admission ticket, you can enjoy the Apple Harvest Festival. I hope that makes sense. There's a lot going on here, okay? And the Apple Harvest Festival, you can obviously go there and enjoy the really lovely, beautiful, cute, and adorable Halloween and fall decorations. First of all, that seems to be the biggest draw to me. Very, very cute. And then they have fall-specific Apple, snacks and meals and things like that too. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Like I said, there's a lot going on here. I could be wrong too. Again, this was my first time at this event, so this is just my deduction from it all. I am not a professional YouTuber. Nobody ever said I was, okay? I do like to go to these events for the first time and just kind of go in blind and just enjoy it and film the experience as if, normal people do, you know what I mean? I don't know, I don't do a lot of research on these things before I go because I just want to have a good time, and I wanted to have a good time with my pals and stuff, which we did. It was a blast. One of my favorite nights that I've had in a long, long time. So that's what's going on here. Just wanted to add a little bit more info, and now back to the video.
Everybody that wants to be in the contest, to come on into the courtyard. We're going to line everybody up and pick a winner.
Okay, they're doing a costume contest, 12 and under, and since it's 12 and under, I won't be showing you the kiddos. Sorry, everybody, but I'm sure that they're going to be adorable. What a fun event for the kiddos. All right, guys, we're going to head inside of one of the buildings here, get some AC. Wanted to show you the cute little artwork. Oh, it feels good in here. We've got a Skelly right in a bowl in here. You can get some Skyland Ghostown t-shirts. There you go. That's a pretty cool t-shirt. And they also have cowboy hats in here. I really like the spooky music in here too. Always love a good spooky bop, All right, we're inside of the cafe and bakery here. This is where you can get some more snacks, including the Jacko cheese. Kinda makes me regret stopping at Buc-ee's before we got here, because I'm pretty full, but man, that sounds really good. And they have really cute Halloween fall decos in here. We're admiring the candelabra with all the bats. Very adorable. I approve. I approve. Also another super cute neon sign here with the scarecrows and pumpkins and apples. Desserts do look really good though. Look at the red velvet cupcakes with the little knives in there. That's adorable. Yeah, lots of really cute little treats here. These are sprinkle dipped marshmallows. Okay guys, sun is going down. It's getting a little bit cooler out, just a little bit.
Everything that I desire, she sets the harvest moon on fire.
Oh, look at this guys. They got witches hats, ring toss. That is super adorable. They've got other cornhole activities out here too. So over to the left is the Buckaroo Play Barn. Nice spot for the kiddos to run around, and there's a really pretty light tunnel here. Looks like gem mining directly in front of us. Oh wow, and then they have this whole like observation area and a net area where the kids again can run around. Okay, this is the Wagon Wheeler Swing Tower. This is another one. You ain't gonna catch me on this. Not in a million years. Getting vertigo just watching them. Woo. But it's really cool. I mean, look at the view out here. And there goes the coaster, just right next to us. That's pretty neat. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got groundbreakers everywhere.
All over the place.
Yeah, I like that.
I think he's
Yes.
better than the 12-foot skeleton.
Yeah, I agree. I like the groundbreakers more better.
With him,
Yeah,
witch
I think
hats
so.
on, or
Yeah,
horns.
I agree. Playing the Ghostbusters again.
Yeah. Hey, there's a limited repertoire of Halloween songs.
Yeah.
Say it.
That's fun. Woo! Cool. Here's a good overview. Playing Ghostbusters again. Cool. Yeah, it's a really nice spot. Always, again, appreciate a family-friendly attraction for the kiddos, especially during the Halloween season, because it's usually scary stuff, so. Although that's pretty scary to me, I will say. Yeah, stopping over that would, that's a little scary. It's very scary, actually. There's the chairlift. Yeah, it's a big nope. But I'm sure it was a beautiful ride.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're way up here, folks. We're way up here. If you're scared of heights like I am, there you go. There's the spooky factor. We got another, I don't think he's quite 12 feet. I think maybe he's 10 feet. Skelly here. Good photo opportunity with the sun setting in the background and the sky lift. And then another really pretty photo opportunity with the fall leaves and the mountains in the background. They're pumping out the fog now. It's looking creepy. Okay, we got more farm animals over here. Aww. Oh, he's under the sidewalk. Oh, sweet babies. They're so cute. I always mix them up, but they're all alpacas, right? These guys?
I don't know the proper difference between alpacas and llamas.
I think they're alpacas. I could be wrong. But they just ran away. They just ran right away. They're like, I'm not being on camera. Hey, buddy. You're so cute. Adorable. We're much closer to the ride over here, too. Gosh, that's terrifying. And evidently it has its own lore here, too, which is pretty cool if you want to pause the screen and take a read. Okay, that's dedication, all right? That's dedication right there. That is so cute.
I am Dr. Phineas Feelgood, the purveyor of potions, the mister with the elixir, and your host for the night. I do have one rule for this evening, and that is, have fun!
Woo!
There we go. That's right. It's perfectly fine for you all to cut loose on this night. You're never going to see any of these people again. Whether you all go your separate ways at the end of the night, or if something horrible happens, regardless, have fun. Oh, there we go. I almost forgot a second rule. Never, under any circumstances, take anything from this bag. Now, friends, as you entered, you may have heard the ramblings of some old coot. That's just good old Cheryle, yeah. Just rapping his chains about outlaws on the loose. And justice to be had. Blah, blah, blah. tell you that the outlaws are mighty fine people indeed. They even hired me to put on this little show for you all. To put your minds at ease. To calm your nerves. So, let's all take a deep breath together. Chairs! Oh, yes, I need chairs. Chairs! You! Up! No, never mind, forget it. You're too slow. You're even slower than me. And I'm the dead one. Here we go. Yes, perfect. Fantastic. Plenty of you tonight. Now, I need 6 lively volunteers. One right there, one right there. I see you right there, and you right under the cowboy hat. There we go. Step right up, friend. Step right up. There, it's time to work there.
We got some folks walking around now. This is really cool. I was not expecting this.
Friends, we are going to play a lively game.
Howdy.
Crazy, man.
Okay.
Don't listen to his advice.
All right, we won't. Have fun. Stay spooky.
Fans walk just like that.
Aww.
Very good. Look
Very
at them.
cute. They're doing like a musical chairs kind of thing right now.
Absolutely amazing.
Very adorable.
Nobody knows what should have happened. Here they run. Here they ride. Look at it, damn.
And it just seems like they're kind of walking around, moseying around, the scare actors here. I use that word very lightly. Cool. This is so awesome. Wow. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah, that's amazing. Very, very beautiful. I got some projectors going on the side of the buildings too, as it disappears. Still a little bit bright out. There it goes. Neat.
Now Ghostown is back, and there's outlaws to pay. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. My whammy fell on you, and it was strong.
Okay, we got one of the guys out here interacting with the kids. I think working on the scavenger hunt. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's a wedding going on. Holy moly. This is pretty creepy. Very beautiful, wow. Wasn't expecting that. I gotta take some pictures here. Cool. That's a real wedding dress too. That's amazing. That was cool. I wasn't expecting that.
I saw her walk in there. I didn't know.
Sunday, I believe, is going to be the full moon. Yeah, beautiful. See it right up there. All right, so obviously,
thank you.
We were just saying we got to play Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Yeah, I was very disappointed. They did a good thriller, though.
They did do a good thriller. Yeah, they've been playing some good jams.
Mr. Skelly and I, we have a ghost story for y'all for Halloween, since it is Moos and Boos and Ghostown.
Yeah.
So this is perfect. So we are in Sevierville, and we talked about the Lightning Lady of Kate's Cove. We even saw a Lady in White in
Pretty
there.
cool.
So now we're going to talk about another Lady in White. It seems to be a common theme, and this is a lady named Betsy. She lived here in the 1850s, 1860s, and there was a huge fire that wiped out Sevierville. And she was one of the many displaced because there was no place to rebuild. Many left. Many farms just closed and left. But she stayed around, and she went from place to place, sleeping wherever she could. And one terrible winter, sadly, she couldn't find shelter and succumbed to the cold and faded away into memory. But people kept seeing her, going to places that she used to go, and she would appear as a skeletal lady in white. She would always ask for a fire or something to keep her warm, and her spirit is supposedly still on these hills looking for fire. Whenever you light a fire or a campfire, the lady in white will come visit and ask for warmth and comfort. And when she gets there, it is an unearthly chill. And yeah, got goosebumps right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it.
But Betsy, it's just Betsy. Let her sit by your fire. She'll warm up and she'll disappear back into memory.
Okay.
But one of the many pieces of history and ghosts here in the Smoky Mountains, and I thought y'all would enjoy a spooky story.
Yeah, that's really nice. And of course, you all, if you don't know, Mark Muncy, the incredibly talented, your book just came out, just released officially a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago.
Dark Side of the Smoky Mountains, Eerie Travels presents, available in fine bookstores anywhere, or order at EerieTravels.com, or go to EerieTravels.com, see where we're going to be signing and doing book tours. We'll be at Mothman Festival in a couple weeks. We'll be doing a bunch of book signings all around that, up in West Virginia, Kentucky area, but we're also all over. And we're on the podcast twice a week. Tune in. We're on all your favorite podcast platforms if you want to hear spooky stories twice a week.
Yeah. Check them out, guys. I'm going to put the website down below in the description.
And happy Halloween all. And we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you guys for coming with us. It's too bad the bonfire's not going over here. Maybe we could, maybe Betsy could come around. Yeah, it's truly,
a little high.
It's a little too hot.
Okay, if they hold off on that tonight.
Yeah,
Maybe
very
next
true.
time.
Maybe next time.
When the devil went down to Georgia and he was looking for a soul of steel, he was in a bind and way behind and willing to make a deal. He run across this young boy, saw a fiddle and playing it hot. Devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what. You may not know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Well, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle and oh, you sure soul think I'm better than you. My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin. I'll take your bet, your cover red, cause I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny rising on your board, play your fiddle hard. Tells me Moos is Georgia, devil deals a card. If you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, devil gets your soul. Well, the devil opened up his case and said, I'll start this show. Fire flew from his fingertips as he rosin up the bow. He drew the bow across the strings and made an evil hiss. Band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. Because he knew that he had been beat. And he laid the golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best it's ever been. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Taking the bread back, back it up, go. He's an old by no time long.
And we have made it back on solid ground. That was so much fun. So much fun. All right, guys, that is it for Skyland Ranch, Moos and Boos, and the Ghostown event, all of the fall spooky Halloween things. That was so much fun and so adorable. Once again, I've said this many times on the channel before, and all of the other spooky events that we've done in Florida and beyond and such. I really love the family-friendly events, the ones that are good for absolutely everybody to enjoy. I love it when things are more accessible for everyone, you know, and so everybody can join in on the fall and Halloween fun, a little bit of spooky, but in general, it's just a really good, nice time. And what a great event here in the Pigeon Forge area to come on out to with your kids or whatever and just have a great time, do some trick-or-treating. There was face painting in there and just a lot of like great food options and activities. I don't know, it was a really good solid event. So had a really great time with it, and again, shout out to my pals Mark Muncie, Carrie Schultz. Always a great time hanging out with them. I'm so glad they were able to come along with me tonight because it just made this evening just so much more fun and memorable. And so yeah, really glad that they were able to come on out. And I will put again the link down to Eerie Travels down in the description below in case you want to check them out again on the podcast, the books, just everything. They are everywhere and they are amazing people. And I'll also put the link, just the website to Skyland down below too, just for ease for everybody in case you're curious on it all. And yeah, I think that's it, everyone. So thank you all so much for coming along with me. I hope you had a great time. I got a lot more adventures coming out here. As I always say, fall is upon us. Spooky season is upon us. We still have some Halloween shopping to do. You guys, the weather's been bad. Weather's been bad here in Knoxville lately, so I haven't been able to get out and about, but hopefully soon. I don't know. Tomorrow's looking kind of bad too, so I don't know. We will see. Speed racer going down Pigeon Forge right now. Still got Halloween shopping to do. We got Halloween decorating and fall decorating to do as well. Lots of fall activities, lots of Halloween activities. We are traveling here really soon, folks. We're gonna be doing a little bit of traveling very soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think that's it. So happy Halloween, everybody. Happy fall, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.